Hello everybody, good morning, welcome to PlayStation Source. My name's Christian. So this morning I woke up to some news. I woke up to like 20 different texts. PlayStation announced that they are releasing a PlayStation 1 Classic in the year of 2018 with 20 games on it for $100. Now this has been speculated for a very long time. If you're not familiar, Nintendo released the NES Classic Edition and the Super Nintendo Classic Edition over the past 2 years to immense success, containing a collection of some of the best games on those systems. And this isn't a new idea. You've obviously probably seen Sega systems, Atari systems in stores over the growing up. I know I've seen them forever. But PlayStation doing one is pretty cool. I have some issues with it that we can get into. But if you want to check out some games that I think deserve to be on this system, we actually did a video a few months back about what games should really deserve to be on a PlayStation 1 Classic that you can check out right here. But the PlayStation 1 Classic is interesting. For me personally, this might just be the nostalgia part of it, but growing up I had a dual analog stick PS1 controller, and that was the standard for the year after 1997 going forward for all PlayStation 1 systems. So I'm curious as to why they decided to not include analog sticks, because I feel like that just limits the games you can have on here in some ways. Can't play Ape Escape without those. And Ape Escape, I feel like in this case is a huge get. Like that's important for the system's history. But moving into the whole issue of the lineup, I'm really worried about it. It could very easily be lackluster because of the issue of licensing. Like, there's no chance we get any Tony Hawk game on here, and those games were vital to some of the PS1 success. Spyro, I know there's some issues there. You have to wonder if Spyro and Crash will actually make it on here after they already got remake collections. You would hope that the mascots of the PS1 make it onto the PS1 Classic, but I really would not be surprised at this point. The $100 price tag also is pretty crazy because at that point you could easily buy a PlayStation Vita TV and for less money at this point get more games. You could get any PS1 game that's on the PSN, you could get PSP and PS Vita games. So the pricing structure is strange to me. It's cool we get a mini console that is HDMI and has 20 games on it. We do know 5 games that are going to be on there already, and that is Final Fantasy VII, Tekken 3, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer Type 4, and Wild Arms. So we get some variation, we get some games that are familiar and iconic to be attached to the PS1, like Final Fantasy VII, like Tekken and Ridge Racer. But I'm really curious how deep that well is, especially now with all these franchises that branched off. Final Fantasy must be an expensive get. That's probably the only Final Fantasy that's going to be on here. There's 15 more games to be announced, so now I guess comment down below. I want to hear what you have to say for games that you want to see on here. There's rumors of a Castlevania collection coming out, so does that rule out the inclusion of Symphony of the Night? I don't know, it's really weird in an age where we get a bunch of remakes to only do select remakes and then maybe put the ones that don't get remade on this. It's strange to me. I don't know how to feel about it. But I also want to know, are you actually going to get this? Because I don't think I am. I never got the NES or the Super Nintendo Classic. PlayStation is the closest I could have gotten, but just seeing the way they're handling the announcement, it's not grabbing me right now. But if you did enjoy the video, if you're new to PlayStation Source, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button so you continue to see the content you want to see on the channel. Thank you for watching the video, I appreciate it very much, and as always, greatness awaits.